again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again.
Welcome one and all to the first ever video on my YouTube channel. And
it all started back in March with open lobby videos and just having a little bit of fun. We progressed onto montages. And of course, league racing. This is SFR around the Zandvoort circuit. A massive duel, great fun, managed to win that race. And of course, how can we forget RLH as well? This was Italy in Season 7 in the C3 category. We're lucky enough, bit of luck, good fortune, bit of hard work to win the championship that season as well.
But I am so happy. Come on! Yes, come on! Ah, yes! Yes!
We're seeing the introduction of live streams, but of course, what most people have sort of known me for, the F2 videos. Really been enjoying the Formula 2 cars on this year's game, and of course the Bahrain lap, my most popular video so far. And he could get my it was a world record, but a world record around the streets of Monaco, getting us top lead of one of my two world record times in the F2 cars. And it's been a great last couple of almost a year now, but it is the 500 subscriber special. I'm so happy to all the support we received in league racing in F2 now, carrying that on and having really good fun. And we're going to get back to the action in Monaco very shortly on the channel. But I thought, what should I do for the 500 subscriber special? And what better place to go back to where it all started? In a Williams, in an open lobby at Canada. And 5 lights are out. We're racing here in Montreal. The McLaren has got an absolute rocket ship of a start. The Mercedes starts to brake check out of absolutely nowhere. And we're down to turn 1 in P14. Just chilling, trying to go around the outside. The Red Bull trying to cut the grass. McLaren gives me a little touch. We're now wheel to wheel with the second of the 2 Red Bulls. Could it be Gasly? Could it be Albon? Could it be Kvyat? No one knows. The other Red Bull's gone off. The Renault and the Racing Point have just got off as well. And seems like that Vettel has gone back into the Red Bull as he cut across the grass. Oh no, he's back in the Ferrari as he facing the wrong way, coming towards the start of the second sector. The McLaren spinning around, and we're now up into P6 after starting down in P17. Of course, we've got a 3-second time penalty for apparently causing a collision with that Mercedes, but he did brake check very hard. Now we're going to go clean around the outside of a Renault. Absolutely no troubles with that little move as well. The AlphaTauri gives us through position as he's spinning off after the first couple of corners. We progress on now to the hairpin on lap number 2, right behind the AlphaTauri. There's a little moment to himself on the side there, and we managed to take advantage using a bit of our ERS and blasting past on the run down towards the Wall of Champions. And now we're in the wheel track of the Ferrari, but he was pretty quick, must be said. It came to the last lap of the race. He tried to make a move on the Haas car, but it didn't pay off. We get ahead, and we're now having a drag race on the final lap, on the final straight, with only one corner to go. We've got DRS. The Haas seems to be a bit of a sitting duck here. We're going to get the inside bit of wheel banging with the Ferrari. More wheel banging with the Ferrari. We've got ahead of the Haas car. However, we are hit from the rear somehow. I do not know how. Make the chicane. DRS on the run towards the line. We are going to lose out on the lead as we drop down to P2. A good way to start, especially from P17. But, well, I think it's really a win on track, isn't it? We've got to take the dubs where we can. Driver of the day, that's what it's all about. I think I would have been. I think it's fair to say. We press on, though, to Mexico. And the lights out and away we go here in Mexico City. Of course, the city of Mexico. We are through 2 cars there. There's a car on our right hand side who's got a rocket ship of a start. Once again, seems to be cars starting behind us. Seems to be having crazy starts. There's ghosts all over the shop, littering. Turn 1, there's a guy cutting the grass, hitting a bit of a Valtteri Bottas into Mercedes. We get hit from the rear out of absolutely nowhere. Now it's carnage down at the chicane. We're just trying to find a gap, find a way through, pick our way through this haystack. And now we come out, the 2 Mercedes. We're a sandwich now with a Renault in front. Sort of a mustard and chicken filling almost. We now look to the inside as we maybe try and make on Raidu. Mercedes goes in way too deep, takes out the Racing Point. He wasn't happy that Racing Point was stealing his parts, and we've been spun round. I couldn't barely find a gear. I find reverse, and we get going once again down into P15. We've gone to this top section circuit, the double apex corner. And now we're just trying to find a way through because look at the gaggle of cars. We get ahead of the other Williams. two Ghosts and a Racing Point, and the two Alphas are trying to squeeze a Red Bull. We try and go around the outside of all of them. The Racing Point, no, he wasn't happy. He mistook me for the Mercedes, and he's taken me out. Not ideal at all. We go past that Alfa Romeo. He didn't go off well. The Racing Point spinning on his own in the background, and we can progress on in the second race of the day. We go round the outside of Mercedes, and the Mercedes he wasn't a happy bunny. He thought we were a Racing Point, and he just kept pushing us off the track into the wall again. Luckily though, no damage in this lobby, thanks to the host, and the Mercedes coming off a lot worse there. So, well, karma, it must be said. Prescott though, right behind the Red Bull. It's only lap 2, and look how much action we've had already. The Ghost getting in the way a little bit. We're trying a bit of a switch back here. Maybe foreshadowing for a future video. Who knows? Trying to go up the inside of the Red Bull, but he's having none of it. He smashes into us, cuts across as a car, ghosting back onto the track. I think that's the other Williams teammate just wanting to say hi. And we move on to a couple of laps later, negotiating this little duel between an AlphaTauri and a Ferrari right up the rear of the Ferrari driver. Can we get a good exit? We've gone purple and purple. We're flying at the moment in this Williams car, something that it hasn't been doing as of late. We progress. Look at that smooth transition onto lap number 5, the final lap of the race, right behind Olympus and Redoom. He's back, and we go up the inside. We are ahead, and we have got a double overtake. A pretty simple double overtake, it must be said, but a double overtake nevertheless on the final lap of the race. What else can we do here? What else can we do? We reeled in the McLaren. We're going purple once again. We're purple everywhere. Kind of going ready round the outside of the McLaren. We've got DRS. He doesn't. He wasn't within a second of the Alfa Romeo up the road. We get late on the brakes. That's actually a nice move. That was actually quite a nice move round the outside. It must be said, into the stadium section. And we're going to jump ahead of the Alfa Romeo as well because of the penalties. And we take a well-earned P4 in this race. And it was, well, it's not quite the win. It's not quite a P2, but a 4th place nonetheless is a pretty nifty achievement. And it's a double driver of the day for us. I mean, can you complain about that? I don't think you can. The last race of the day is a 25% one around Spa, treating you of the 25%. We had to progress up to the Racing Point. It's lights out and away we go once again. On the medium tyres, of course, going for that alternate strategy because we're a little bit interesting. And we take a very cautious turn. We get hit up the rear. And now trying to negotiate. Oh, got these ghost cars. I don't even know where they've come from. There's collisions everywhere. There's a bit of debris flying. There's now damage on. You've got to be careful. The VSC is out. God knows what. There's about 9 ghosts behind me. I'm just trying to keep not have any damage. Keep it clean. The Delta is, interesting enough, on the top right side of the screen, building significantly. At this point, I'm thinking I'm going to go for it. I've got nothing to lose. It's an open lobby. Who cares? I go ahead of one. And we got, look at that Delta, 4.4 seconds. I decide just to go for it. I get ahead of 1. I get ahead of 2. I'm still not being told off. And we get down to Lecombe chicane, the Alfa Romeo, in front of another YouTuber, it seems. Maybe he's doing a bit of a special. We go round his outside. He hasn't got a front wing. And that wasn't legal. But all the other ones were, weren't they? So we're trying to negotiate. He's not lose out on too many positions. The VSC, well, it could be ending for all we know. He's gone off now. And now the game decides it's fine to overtake him. The Red Bull's spinning off Rahl's games. Not fortunate for him. And we progress on. We're now into P6 all of a sudden after starting what was pretty much dead last. We're now up in a P6 in a good point scoring position. The safety car is ending. We've got a pretty good restart. Looks we've got a lovely Delta to eat into as we return to racing speed. We're right behind this Red Bull, trying to find a way through. He's gone way too deep. We're going to try and keep tight to the inside, then go round the outside, get the job done. We're caught behind our teammate at this point, and the Red Bull gets the position back. And to be fair to him, it was a nice little move. Teammate goes in too deep, though. He's got a bit of wing damage. He cuts us off. I mean, that is the Racing Point way. It must be said, Ocon and Perez, fierce battle. And look at this up front. They're slowing each other up. And we've got a fantastic run. ERS is active. It's on overtake mode. We're right on the back of the Haas driver. Now looking at the podium. Who would have thought that after the first couple of corners? And as we go down to the bus stop chicane, we think about a move down the inside, but we're not sure how reckless he is. And judging by that line over the chicane, I think a little bit. And he darted into the pit lane. And now it was a case of chasing down the Mercedes out front, the mighty Mercedes, as some people call it. Of course, they're all equal cars, so we're effectively all mighty Mercedes. But nevertheless, running towards Pouhon, an iconic corner, a deadly curb on the inside, easy to run that little bit too wide. And the poor little Mercedes found that all out too easily. Very interesting line. I was sort of worried he was going to take me out. So, I mean, we got ahead. It was nice. We could relax. And, well, that's what we did. Carnage and shoot behind. I pumped in the times. And I just had a nice sort of 8-odd laps, setting a nice little fastest lap as well. 43.4. I don't think that's too bad. Not too shabby for a fastest lap. I don't think. We came around the final corner. We picked up a nice little win. A good way to round off the 500 subscribers special. Taking P1. And, of course, it's 3 out of 3. Driver of the day. But I've got to say, this of course is the 500 subscriber special. Thank you so much to all 500 people. I mean, big thank you to SFR and RLH as well. Great support from both leagues since I've joined them and on my YouTube journey so far. But it's been good. Thanks to everyone that's got involved with league races, dropping comments, anything at all. It's been any support I've had has been so great. So thank you for everyone, and we'll see you all very soon for more and more iiBbEeNnii videos.